now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One, two, one, two. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One, two, one, two. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One, two, two, three. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One, two, one, two. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One, two, one, two. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One, two, one, two. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One, two, two, three. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One, two, one, two. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One, two, one, amazing adventure. Showtime. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. 1, 2, 1, 2. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. 1, 2, 1, 2. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. 1, 2, 1, 2. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. 1, 2, 2.
Hello, and welcome to this here Persona 5 stream. Today, on this episode of Corrupt Adults Fuck Everything Up, we're gonna learn about how these corrupt adults are fucking everything up. From what I can tell, today's gonna be lore dumpy day. I don't know what all's gonna happen, but it does appear that we are going to be learning a lot. We're getting a lot of questions answered while people think we're dead. That is a good way to learn about some stuff that people are keeping from you, huh? They think you're dead, so they're not careful about what they say anymore. Makes sense to me. Hey, what's up, Space? Hi! Adults always screwing it up. Bedtimes and shit. Bedtimes and vegetables and not playing video games all day and... God. Alright, how you doing today, Space? FYI, I was thinking we might be getting really close to where the main game... Whoa. Got a throat bubble. The main game ends and DLC starts. However, Chill's like, I don't think so. So I did a real quick Google search just to see like when the DLC begins. And I did not spoil anything. It just tells me to play through, I think it's April 12th or something like that. And we're still in November. So unless there's a huge time skip that happens on November 22nd and goes all the way to April with nothing in between, I think we're still going to be playing this for a little bit. But we are approaching the end of the main Persona 5 game. And then we'll do a little bit of a palette cleanser, a couple episodes of something or other, so I can play something different for a couple weeks, and then we will do the DLC. And then again, another palette cleanser after that, and then the plan is Baldur's Gate 3. You hate Mondays? What's your name, Garfield? Are you a cat? Do you like lasagna? PG-3! I feel like Baldur's Gate 3 is your next Skyrim. As far as like, you've been insisting I play Baldur's Gate 3. Not quite as forcefully as you did for Skyrim. But it is the next game that you've been like, yes, play this one. And I'm excited for it. True. I have confirmed it will be, so maybe you're not pushing as hard because of that. Maybe I gotta just tease it and be like, I don't know, maybe we'll see. I do suppose with Skyrim I was like, I don't know, let's have people vote on it. And then people specifically voted to make a tie. And then I had to choose regardless. Okay, let's start the game. Let's get going. Let's dump this lore. Why is everybody in my room? How's my plant doing?
Nice.
Good. I'm glad.
Remember how
The
I
little
hijacked
boy
your
is
phone
talking up
during the
there.
school trip? That kind of came in handy.
Yes, it did. How so?
Well, remember how I put that wiretap app in Akechi's phone?
Yeah, I figured that's where this was going.
Basically, that let me see GPS info for 2 phones, yours and his. I'd be able to tell the precise moment Sai Nijima, who had your phone, ran into Akechi.
Oh.
That's when I saw my chance, and beep, sent the signal to activate the Metaverse Navigator. But there was a chance they'd just pass each other without saying a single word. That's why we needed you to tell Sai Nijima to show the phone to Akechi.
This plan still surprises me no matter how many times I hear it.
Still, I couldn't just directly hack into the Metaverse Nav. It's a mysterious app after all. But you know how it has that bookmark function? All you have to do is push the button. Making the phone think he was pushing that button was totally doable.
Totally
Pretty
doable.
good, huh?
So I guess it made him enter her palace unknowingly? Is that what happened? Skyrim was more of a meme, but BG3 is probably my favorite game of all time. Ooh wee! I'm excited. Ooh wee! I've definitely heard a lot of people love that game.
At any rate, I'm glad you're back safe and sound. But even that's putting it too lightly. You had it rough in there, didn't you?
Don't worry about it. Only a little.
Sorry. Akechi was after you all along. I knew it was risky, but we had no choice but to depend on him. But thanks to your tenacity, you were able to fool him. It's payback time. Let's make him regret underestimating the Phantom Thieves.
Why are you in my room?
So,
Oh, by the way, the police report on your death isn't going to show up at your school. No need to worry. Seems Prosecutor Nijima worked out some kind of deal with the higher-ups or something. I mean, they haven't even said anything to me, even. As long as you stay quiet, you'll be fine.
well, how
And
do
I guess if
put
they
this?
reported your death now, they'd basically be saying you were a Phantom Thief. They can't really go announcing what the Phantom Thieves are, so I'm sure they'll avoid that. Cool. Can I
Hey,
leave?
I get that you want to go out after being locked up, but starting tomorrow, you're going to be really busy. You should take it easy and rest today.
Damn it. They're not even gonna let me play game or something. They want me to go to sleep with all these people in my room?
yeah. Nice.
Why is... I can't, like, watch a show to relax? Dumb.
I'm gonna head back.
Dumb. Sleep.
Guess
You're
you
worried
won't
that
be
you'll
going
get
to
too
school for a
backseaty.
while.
We'll let you know. I'll let you know.
Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze compared to what we've had to face so far. And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans together. To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happens to Shido, one way or the other. But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well. I'm going to stay with you until the very end. Well then, we should get to sleep. You know, something that Futaba said before, when you were in a pinch in the palace, she picked up a reading of someone who came to your rescue. Was that...
It was Kasumi. Gymnastics
So
girl.
it was Yoshizawa.
I had mentally
Then we'd
checked out for a
better let her know
second
you're
there. I was
safe
like,
now.
wait, what are you asking me?
And I'll even lend you a hand with that.
Typical cat sleeping behavior. Just directly on your chest. That's one reason why I don't think I could have a cat. I would not be able to stand the cat moving around on the bed and waking me up and sleeping on top of me.
There's no point in even having an election. Shido's gonna win.
Of course, he's the only reliable politician there is. Plus, the current government has been getting wrapped up in scandal after scandal. Even more importantly, there's just an aura about him. Like he can fix whatever problems we have.
Honestly, it doesn't
Must
really
assert
matter
dominance,
to me who does it.
clearly.
I just want to see our society back on track. Especially after it turned out those phantom thieves were nothing more than scum in the end.
We'll show you.
That's what they want you to think. I heard you went home, so I announced it during homeroom. But that's a lie, right? It is. I just knew. Planning something with Sakamoto-kun and the others, huh? Well, try not to trouble the school or the parents, okay? Also, make sure you're keeping up with your studies. I'll handle your housework as long as you request me. Alright, letting us know she'll still come and do shit for us. Is it true that the leader of the Phantom Thieves died? How could the police let him commit suicide in jail? They need to get their shit together.
Cut that out!
Quiet down. You're in class. Break's been over for quite some time now. I swear, you're like monkeys in a zoo. Hmm? Oh yeah. I received word from Tatter's family that he'll be absent for a bit. Jeez, what do you people think school is anyway?
It's almost time. Hey, it can't be true, can it? Please tell me you're okay. I'm all good. Oh, apparently there were choices, and I clicked at the wrong time, and it just selected something. Thank God you're safe. That suicide report was all over the news, and Miss Kawakami said you went back to your hometown. I was honestly worried about contacting you. Even Sakamoto, I don't know how to pronounce this, was dodging the question when I tried to ask him. But don't worry, I won't tell anyone. By the way, the fan site is a real mess right now, but I'll keep supporting you from the shadows. Good luck.
Hey,
You don't need to worry about it in here, but try not to do anything to draw attention. Anyway, today's a day off, so eat your curry and take it easy. You can take your time with it too. It's not like any customers are going to be showing up. Watch someone show up right away.
Let's try and think of the keyword once the chief's curry has energized you.
Can I play crossword at least? Can I play some video games at least? Have you guys figured out the keyword to Shido's palace yet? Shido?
I've tried all sorts of stuff, but no luck so far.
It is hard to understand the thought process of a criminal mastermind like him.
You know, I've been wondering, if he's been behind all of these mental shutdowns, doesn't that mean all the weird accidents from these past few years were his fault? Like that subway accident back in April?
Now that you mention it, that accident lost the Minister of Transport his job. Wait, are you trying to say Shido caused that accident? But it's the subway. Does he not care at all about innocent lives? This man seems to be truly unbelievable.
Supposedly, there are still tons of victims from that in the hospital, even now.
Masayoshi Shido. How many has he killed over the years? So I've been going through Robert Jordan's The Wheel of Time the last month or so. And there's an enemy group called the Shido. And that's why I keep saying Shido even though it's Shido.
How could we ever understand what goes on in the mind of such a horrible man?
Hey, wouldn't it be faster if we just go there and try and think about it on site? Let's try that. If we're gonna go, I'd like Ratter-kun to join, but... will that be okay? Won't somebody spot him there? We'll probably figure out the keyword in no time once we're there. Plus, I can throw off anyone who tails us with my blazing speed. Alright. Let's have Ratter-kun join us then. Remember though, we're going with the intent of not being seen. Okay. Well, let's meet in front of the Diet Building and force that bastard's palace open.
Alright. Let's
Shite
head to the
o.
Diet Building. Make sure
Yeah.
you aren't discovered, okay?
He's a poopy.
Oh! Paladin's screaming!
You going out?
It's the plan.
You gotta be kidding me. You realize you're done for if you get caught, right? Ugh. Just... the stunts you pull sometimes. Just don't stay out too late.
Akechi isn't here.
Let's begin at once. We already have
Police cars are making rounds, so we can't stay here too long.
Shido and Diet Building. All we need is what he thinks of this place.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the highest place in the country?
What about a mansion?
Since he's going to subjugate everyone as Prime Minister, perhaps a school?
What about an arena, like the Colosseum?
Imperial Palace? It's no good. I thought we would have gained entry by now. Maybe we shouldn't have called you here.
Conditions have not been met.
You think he's guarding his whole palace with a barrier? Shido stole the cognitive science research, right? Well, maybe it had some special move written in it.
Is that even possible?
Who knows? I've got no idea.
You're
There was
supposed to be
nothing
the
like that
expert.
in the notes I saw.
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido? I can't figure him out.
I did some light research on him last night, but I couldn't get a grasp on the type of man he is.
Uh-oh.
That man over there is probably a legislator, right? I'll try asking him.
Oh, off she goes.
Excuse me, I'm a member of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
No!
Sure.
What kind
Wow.
of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the national diet?
His stance is dedication for country. It's how he's garnered everyone's trust. He's an
His
admirable
stance.
man of action with a first-class determination. I'd say he's a model politician. I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which young adults like you can live in ease.
This sounds like a very scripted response.
An exemplary answer. It makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers anything unnecessary.
Look over there. He's on a walkie-talkie.
Wait, is it about us?
That doesn't look good.
We should leave at once. Tomorrow's a day off, so let's have an early strategy meeting. Meet at LeBlanc, okay? We
LeBlanc.
should all think about this tonight.
How familiar are you with D&D character sheets, feats, ability scores, etc.? I'd say I'm fairly familiar. We use an app
The criminals
kind
calling
of simplifies
themselves
it for you a
the
little
Phantom
bit.
Thieves are no more. However, I believe that this country's citizens are still living their days in anxiety.
So the app really helps to simplify it, where it'll essentially not allow you to select things that you aren't, you don't have the requirements for, and will show you everything that you are allowed to select as far as feats and things like that, and will just automatically tell you, hey, this level up, you get, you can upgrade a skill and you can choose a feat, and it automatically increases this thing, you know, and the app will also automatically level up like your HP and your AC and your all that good stuff too. So that is really nice. Using an app has been great, but we also play Pathfinder rather than actual D&D, so the rules are slightly different. Stats are supposed to be divisible by 2. Not necessarily. That's not a requirement, at least in Pathfinder. Because you don't always level up by 2.
These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
That does sound vaguely familiar as far as, like, you don't actually get the benefit of it unless it's an even number or something, from when I did play actual D&D 5e for, like, 4 sessions or something like that. That does sound vaguely familiar, so maybe that's a thing that Pathfinder chose to not keep, because it seems like you're just wasting your level ups, your increased ability scores, if you can't actually do 2 points. From what I hear, Pathfinder fixes a lot of the issues that D&D has.
Look who's talking.
And there is a Pathfinder
What
video
does it
game.
mean to be a politician with responsibility? Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous.
The election's public notification is tomorrow. No matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
Everyone's being deceived so easily.
Oh, beep beep. I tried looking into Shido's interviews up online. They all sound so goddamn fake. I checked his profile as well, but I couldn't find much outside of his title and education. He's currently 53 years old and has gone from being a metropolitan assemblyman to a representative. Though he is a cabinet minister, he split from the ruling party to form the United Future Party. Shido's a cabinet minister? For real? He was specially appointed to the position. That's his current title. Apparently, he also won a contest for who people would most like to have as their boss.
Even the news sites write about him as though he's assured to become the Prime Minister. If only we could find out the meaning behind Shido's words.
In order to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
One thing that will really make BG3 more enjoyable on a first-time playthrough is... Sorry, I got distracted by the game. Is if you talk through level ups with chat and really understand the implications, not spoilery. It's more just setting yourself up to have a good first-time experience with the game. Yeah, I do plan to talk through level ups. I mean, I tend to talk through most game decisions, like deciding which persona to create and things like that. So I'll definitely ask questions on if something is worthwhile or not and that kind of stuff. Faux show. What's with all the love for Shido?
I get no one knows the truth about him, but it still creeps me out.
Do I get to do shit now?
Hey, hey!
Nutrients! I don't even need the kindness points anymore. I want to make sure my plant is healthy. Shapeshifter. Will they let me leave? Yeah, I got my hood up. I think they will let me go out and do shit. Shapeshifter. Okay. Real quick before we go do some other stuff. I was about to be like, who's texting me? Nobody. They either think I'm dead or I've moved back to my hometown. Nobody's messaging me.
I'll just add
Which also probably means I'm not allowed to hang out with anybody. Let's take a quick break so that I can run upstairs and grab another drink. And then we will continue. BRB. Alright, I'm returned. Let us explore. Let's see if it'll let us go outside.
Hey!
Nope, it will not. No crossword. Big booty bitches is Sheeta's password.
Hey!
Yeah, let's brew some coffee. Why not? Drink rat. True.
Whoa.
Yes, all right.
Master coffee. Don't need that. Oh, he's gonna do a taste
Let
test.
me explain.
Colombian Bucaramanga Supremo. High altitude, rainy climate, and soil of the Colombian mountains creates a strong foundation for their high quality coffee. Supremo indicates a large size of the bean. Bucaramanga is where it is grown. It has a rich, sweet taste with a mild acidity. There's a burger. Get him in there. Yeah, there him's ears. There him's ears. You got a fur on your chin. A big old piece of trinket fur. Just tried to lick my head. Just my sweet boy. Oh, of course, I knew it was just a matter of time. Yeah.
You got anything to say? grab this part. There you go. Say something. Oh.
Dr. Thoughty. Yeah?
You're being so silly.
Gotta say something?
As your physician, I would like to confirm something. Please contact me as soon as you see this.
Help me out.
I'm still alive.
Help me out. It's got a vice grip on it.
Yeah, with both his hand and his mouth. He's doing full-on tongue action. Whoa. Glad you're okay. I just got nervous when I saw the news. Well, I'll be at the clinic if you need any medicine. I'm not allowed to leave. Whoa. Leave. It's nothing but the Phantom Thieves on TV. That's right. Aren't you all supposed to be gathering here today? Make sure you finish eating before everyone shows up.
It's almost time for our meeting. I wonder if anybody's figured out the keyword.
We just haven't learned enough about...
Diamond mine.
We haven't learned enough about Shido to think of the kinds of places he would consider this to be. Oh, thank you, Space.
No good.
How many do we miss? Perhaps he truly does have a barrier up. Right?
That's not something to be excited about.
We know all the way up to Diet Building, too.
So you enter keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might be on it.
Is the TV gonna give the last final keyword?
Goro Akechi. Him and his stupid composed face.
So,
why is Akechi
Akechi-san,
working with Shido?
Is it true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
I truly apologize for causing such a stir. Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was at its peak. I mean,
I'm so
people
courageous.
often lashed out at me online and whatnot.
Give
then
me
was
praise.
it also your plan when you said they weren't at fault after their popularity declined?
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge. Once they lost public support, someone they thought was their greatest enemy led to hand. That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
Why is he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
It's not just on TV or online. Newspapers, magazines. I see his face everywhere.
On the other hand, no one's hoping for our comeback on the fan site. Like, at all.
The Phantom Thieves are evil. Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around.
They're manipulating information using the media.
Leaving Akechi aside, we'll get back at him
Sounds
later.
familiar.
Our main issue is Shido.
Were there any instances before when you didn't know the palace keywords?
Well, there was the time with Futaba.
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make conjectures.
Then why don't we just go directly and see Shido?
That's impossible. He's surrounded by bodyguards and followers all the time.
There's no way high school students can get an appointment with him either.
Well, we do have an adult with us.
No, that's still
Oh, I thought they were...
Besides, that's too dangerous a method.
I thought they were talking about Sojiro. I don't know why my first thought was going to Coffee Daddy. Although I did kind of forget Sai was here. So there is that.
Well,
I only
this is a
care about her
problem.
goth palace form.
What's with the ruckus outside?
To everyone gathered before Yongin Jaya Station.
Oh!
Isn't
There's
that
some
an
sort of-
election campaign car?
Oh, right! The candidates are currently campaigning.
Oh, I was thinking there was some sort of protest.
I apologize for the commotion. I am Masayoshi Shido.
There he is.
Did he just say Shido?
Yeah, he did!
Whole story is a pretty good metaphor for corporate office politics. Yup. Sounds like the same voice I heard back then.
Man, talk about being lucky. We can go check him out without an appointment now.
These two just running off.
Hey, Ryuji ran off toward the station. This way. Hurry! And by the way, did something happen? You didn't seem well a moment ago.
I don't think right now is the time.
Is the time to rebuild
Don't make me
this
stop
crumbling
running.
Nation. Our government is littered with scandals, and criminals have taken a strong foothold in our society. Such a disgraceful past
Unfortunately, this
must be
guy
discarded.
rings all too
We
familiar
must set
to our
sail
current
into a
situation
new future of dreams and hope.
in the United States.
So our children who carry the burden of the next generation can be proud of their country. So our nation can once again become a powerful one with abundant wealth and luxury. So our beautiful home will be acknowledged as the best country in the world.
Sounds like a lot of empty boasts that you can't actually follow through on.
I
Again,
humbly
sounds
ask
familiar.
that you cast your vote for me, Masayoshi Shido. Let us all set sail toward a happy future, together. I hope to continue serving you all.
Is that the guy? You guys wait here. I'll go get intel for us.
Wait!
Hey! Yo, Shido-san!
Stand back.
I just want to talk to him for a sec.
He's a busy man.
The hell? Ain't he supposed to hear a
Oh,
citizen's
stop.
comments?
That's enough, Brad.
You're that asshole we met at the hotel before, at the elevators. Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
What are you talking about?
That moron! Come on, stop!
But these guys...
Hey, kid, you don't want to know what happens when you cross me.
Yeah, I know firsthand. That voice.
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare? Hate a show. Get lost, kid. Damn brat! I'll sue!
This man. There's no mistake. He's the same man as the one from before.
What are you looking at? This country is filled with clueless
There's no way he'll
children.
recognize me.
I worry for Japan's future.
He probably doesn't give
Let them
enough of a
go.
shit about
My next appointment
people
is
that
coming
he
up.
doesn't even recognize anyone that he's
What a
forced
piece of
into
shit. So what do you
the
think
police
after seeing
system
him
or
in
whatever.
person?
He's why I got arrested. He's the one who accused me.
Wait, he's the jerk you told us about before? The same guy? For real? Seriously?
You're sure, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Shido's the one who ruined your life.
Yup.
Holy shit.
Although, is it ruined?
I don't
I've been doing
believe
pretty
it.
good here.
Let's get going, okay?
His password is password!
Shido's the guy who set you up?
Yup.
What kind of fate brought you two back together?
definitely him. I want to know myself, is it just coincidence? I want to know that myself.
Talk about a destined connection. Shido was involved in the cognitive research too, right? This can't be dismissed as just a coincidence.
Wherever there's someone who works hard and accomplishes things within an organization, there's always someone else who loathes their very existence and would do anything to take away the spotlight. Yeah. There's also always someone who just quietly does the work, is efficient, works hard, does a good job, puts in good effort, they don't half-ass anything. And they're the ones who constantly get passed up for promotions because they're not boasting about it constantly. They just do what they're supposed to do and don't complain and don't, you know, all the things that we're told is supposed to be how you do stuff. No. What you're actually supposed to do in corporate America is boast and complain about how much work it is and how they should be so grateful that you're doing such hard work, but only do like half of what you would do otherwise. Yeah, that's what actually gets promoted. Makes 0 sense. Personality gets promoted over actual work. Over proficiency. Personality gets promoted over proficiency. I like the alliteration in that. Alright, let's go.
God, what the hell's going on here?
Shido was already a politician then. Yet he sued a student and ruined his future? He must have pulled some strings so that his name wouldn't be mentioned. Furthermore, he also would have had to force that woman into making a false statement.
He would do anything. We're talking about a man who ordered a hit inside the police station.
He can't sit still until he crushes whoever opposes him, no matter how trivial. He's always been that way.
What a piece of shit. Children are the future,
Agreed.
my ass! What he's saying and doing are completely different.
Yep.
But now that we found out who did it, can't something be done about his record?
Once the courts have made a judgment, overturning that decision will be difficult. It'd barely be possible even if proof of innocence is presented and Shido admits to his crimes.
At any rate, we need to trigger a change of heart in him.
It's sad.
Be that as it may, Shido's outer appearance and his true face are wholly different.
There's an older lady across the street who we've only seen a couple of times, but we have seen the cops show up a couple times to do what looks like wellness checks. And the cops are apparently out there right now.
It's beyond hypocritical. It's as if he's an entirely different person.
He speaks about the good of the country. It makes me wonder what really is on his mind.
That man's full of ambition to rise in the world. He only thinks of the weak as stepping stools for his success.
He treats himself as an elite man while looking down on others. Ugh, that's the worst.
I assume the keyword for what he believes the Diet Building is will be despicable too.
It must be something self-centered and completely different from politics.
Someone like him needs to be punished as soon as possible.
Let's head to the Diet Building again right after school tomorrow. I feel we'll get it this time.
Stewing over it won't get anywhere. We have to do this.
I like who Futaba's headphones didn't move at all when she nodded her head.
The guy behind everything turned out to be your arch enemy. What an oddly poetic twist.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those clothes. You'd stand out if everyone else is wearing their school uniforms. It might be a good idea to wear your uniform when you head out.
Double check with everyone that they're not going to change before we go out there, but yes, you are correct. You're not thinking about it like a corporate executive. The way you solve the problem of people being good at their jobs is by manufacturing a problem that necessitates removing them. If they're doing a better job than you are, just leverage your connections with corporate to change the fabric of the company so that the hard workers are the problem and only you can solve it. Oh, you're a hard worker that does a good job? Let me give you more work. Oh, you were able to manage that as well? I'm gonna give you more work until it's so much work that you make mistakes that you normally wouldn't, so that I can blame you for it, even though the problem is the fact that I gave you like 2 people's jobs instead of 1 person's job. maybe even 3 people's jobs. Certainly not that's the problem, it's you. So you're gonna be penalized at the very least. Penal. Alright, will you let me play video games or something? It did say that I could go see Dr. Thoughty. Can I go out now?
Hey!
Damn it! Maybe we play video games.
Oh!
I don't need any of these. What just sounds fun? Golf. Gambling? We just finished that. Power, intuition, fighting game. Punch. Featherman Seeker. We should play Featherman like our outfits. Yep, we're gonna do Featherman Seeker. Oh, you're a hard worker that does a good job? Yeah, we don't like person-dependent processes here. We don't need skilled people in these positions. Although, if someone tries to apply to this position and doesn't have 5 years of experience and a master's degree and a bunch of extracurricular shit, not even gonna consider them for that entry-level position.
I checked the manual and it says the story in this game is different from the original TV show. Something about trying to become the 6th Phoenix Ranger. I don't know much about the TV series, but this looks like a game you can really sink your teeth into. Let's become a Phoenix Ranger.
Well then.
By the way, haven't you read that secret technique book? It makes the input commands less difficult, which makes the game easier, right?
Use the technique!
Makes sense, since you've learned how to. Alright, let's do this.
But of course the executive's position becomes massively more necessary as the company makes these structural changes. And doubles, triples, quadruples their pay. While everyone else stays the same and inflation goes up, so you're technically actually making less money. Wow! And they wonder why people are pissed. As the threat of doom draws near, a new power spreads its wings.
Whoa! They really know how to get you pumped up. Is this a lab? That person in front of the computer looks like a scientist.
You're awake already. That's a promising sign. My name is... well, just call me Osagiri. I've been put in charge of your training. Welcome to my space laboratory. You are the strongest fighter that I've created yet. We will now commence your training. Endure it, and you will acquire power equaling that of the Phoenix Rangers. Since today is your first day, we'll use the simulator. Don't worry about passing or failing. Just show me what you can do.
I see.
Training, huh? I guess you can't become a hero if you don't put in the effort.
Let's begin with a warm-up. Try controlling your strength as instructed. First, remember the commands as displayed on the screen. Enter the commands accurately. Oh boy. Y-A, Y-A! Ya-ya! Oh. Ya-ya! Impressive. You exhibit flawless control. Let's see how you do with the next challenge. Right, left, right, left. Incredible. Your strength is far greater than I initially projected. This next challenge will be the last. Battle simulator, start.
The scenery changed. Is this a waste disposal facility?
You'll be facing an aberrant from Xylem, the Infinibug army planning to take over Earth. Its name is Scrapeturnum. Scrapeturnum? A powerful aberrant born of a parasite that fed on probably Scrapeturnum. But I know you can defeat it. I have faith in you.
Okay,
So this training is preparing us for real combat. Alright, let's get the aberrant.
Clangety clang! I am Scrap-Eternum, the scrap metal eating aberrant. Clang! There's too many people on Earth. Clang. I'm going to squash them flat to make it a more comfortable place to live. Clang.
This guy's pretty chipper about being a threat to the planet's safety, huh?
You dare stand in my way, Clang? I'll flatten you out, Clang.
Now then. Here it comes. Get your controller ready.
Take this! Compression press! Right, left, A, Y. Right, left, A, Y. Right, left, A, Y. Ay! How could this cheeky little brat dodge my attack? Clang it!
Oh! This is your chance. Wind punch!
Y-B-A, Y-B-A! Y-B-A, Y-B-A!
I can't believe I lost! Glory Asylum!
Clang!
Oh yeah, a big win! Hey, we're back in the laboratory.
The simulation is complete. Now you know what fighting an aberrant is like. From now on, you will be known as Gray Pigeon. Wow, epic as hell. A boring-ass color and a boring-ass bird. Continue training by going on solo missions. You will meet the Feathermen only when you gain sufficient strength. You could become the 6th Featherman. You may even surpass them. No one would be able to defeat you. No one. Well, you must be tired. Here, take this nap capsule and get some rest.
Nap time! Hey! We're finished training. What do you think? Can you become a Phoenix Ranger? Nice! The secret technique book helped, huh? You're always looking for the most efficient way to do things. I admire that about you.
I wonder what it did. Like, did it make the time longer or something? Did it give me more time to do it? But see, these are all dog whistles. Person-dependent process means they don't like the fact that the company can run with or without their help. That looks bad for them. Up, down, down, left, right, B, A, select, star.
Well then. I'm sure you're tired after how into it you were getting. Let's stop here for today.
Let's. It's the die-in building. Okay. I'm worried this is gonna start going into a spot where I can't pause real quick and I have to go to the party. Well, actually, I think I can just let it sit here for a second. BRB, I have to go to the potty, as I said a couple times. let's continue. I've actually been paying attention to the news lately. Aren't you proud of me? Don't you leave it. Don't you leave it on hoping that Akechi will be... Oh, don't you leave it on hoping that Akechi will be there. That sentence confused the hell out of me for some reason. Well, not that I blame you. He's a real hero. Does the trendy boyfriend have a crush on Akechi too? They both do, I think. Yeah, they definitely both do. I think Masayoshi Shido is even more amazing, though. He's the first politician I've ever believed in. Oh, I know Shido-san, too. Sounds like he really wants to improve the country. She does stand out with the blonde hair, pigtails. For sure. Can't they see they're being lied to? We have to do something. So I think it's been like 3 days since I was technically,
Security guards became suspicious
I don't
of
even
us
know if
last
technically,
time,
but they
so we
think
can't
they
stay
killed
here
me.
for long. But we still have no hit.
Think it's a barrier after all?
Where'd your enthusiasm from yesterday go?
Ah, shut up. The real game starts at 2 outs.
Enough chatting. You should only be thinking about the keyword.
The citizens are secondary. He only cares about his own well-being and that of his lackeys.
He wants to become
Is this
prime
like a
minister,
prison?
even if it means trampling on others.
Fortune, rich people. Hey, can you think of anything based on what you've heard from him? Just try saying anything. It doesn't matter if you guess.
What are my options here?
Fools like you just need to shut your mouths and follow where I steer this country.
Are they slaves and he's a slave master? Is that...
Steer?
Oh, steer. A ship? Toot toot!
What? The Diet Building's a ship? What kind of scenery will that be? The actual building's on land.
I can't even begin to imagine what it will be like.
Well, whatever it is, looks like there are no barriers.
Shut up! Let's hurry up and go in.
Y'all are really shitting on
Are we clear of
Ryuji.
the guard's sight?
Get closer to the wall just in case. All right, do it.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Mickey Mouse time!
Did anything change? We went in, right?
Security guards seem to be gone, but it's difficult to tell for certain. This seems to be similar to what happened with Sis's palace.
But this time, the Diet building remains unchanged.
The gate wasn't open earlier, though.
Wait, look! Mona's appearance is different.
Never fear!
Definitely in a palace.
Mickey Mouse is here!
Come on, let's go take a look.
How'd you like that transition? Smooth as hell, right?
How's it look over there? See anything?
Nah, it's totally normal.
I'll check it out.
His word is tariffs.
What the heck?
What's up, Futaba? Futaba?
Ah!
What is it?
Uh-oh.
The hell?
They are on a ship. A giant cruise ship? Or maybe it's supposed to be like a battleship. Or no, it seems more like an air...
Even though this
What is it called whenever the planes can take off and land?
That's what
With the
this
giant
technician is about.
strip for the planes to take off and land on? Nah, it's not that. The building takes up way too much of that top surface. A carrier! Yes, thank you, Space.
This is bullshit! A country that children can be proud of my ass. It's completely sunken in his head. If a guy like this stands above everyone, we're seriously done for.
This is beyond ridiculous.
The same goes for
Where did
Akechi.
Ratter go and who is this
He should have
masked
seen
woman?
This scenery as well. Yet he still
You'll
aided
never know.
Shido.
What in the world is he thinking?
Whether it be for glory or for simply a reward, my father died because of someone like this. We gotta sink Shido instead
Oh yeah,
of
I
this
forgot
country.
he actually died, and that's why
Palace
our
was not just the center of the
popularity
distortion,
started
but the
tanking.
entire country sunken. I can't believe there's someone with this tremendous of a desire. Be
A guy
careful.
like this stands above
This will be
everyone. We're
completely
truly done
different
for.
from past palaces.
Topical. Right,
We
this entire
definitely gotta
conversation
take
about
his treasure.
Shido is hitting very close to home. Take a skin. Business as usual.
Come on, what a lame way to start this off.
We need to
No,
not go into this
I
thinking
think
it's
that's how it
bigger
should
and
be.
badder than
We
everything
haven't
else.
failed yet, so if we calmly give this our all, the results
Because then
will
we put too
surely
much
follow.
pressure on it.
We must put an end to this by December 17th, the day before the elections.
That was something in gymnastics competitions that they would make you repeat the same routine in training over and over and over, at least like once you were in competition season and getting towards the end of competition season. Depending on how strenuous your routine was, you might remove a couple of the more physically demanding skills for some of the repetitions, because you can really start to wear down on your joints and stuff like that. However, you would probably do like 10 routines a day. Each routine, like, you know, bars, beam, floor vault, you would do all of them. Vault isn't a routine, but you know what I mean. You'd have to repeat it over and over so that when you get into competition, it just becomes muscle memory and your brain turns off and you just do the thing. When you get to the bigger competitions, the later competitions, the more important competitions later in the season, such as the obvious one that everyone knows about is the Olympics, something that your coaches will tell you is it's just like in practice. No different. No different. Sure, you were in a different place, but this is just like in practice. So that you don't get too in your head to where the muscle memory doesn't take over, you know? If you get so in your head that you're like, oh, I gotta do good, this is on like a super important nationwide competition or whatever, this is nationals, I gotta do good, gotta do good, I can't bobble on this thing that I have troubles with, blah, blah, blah. That's, if you're constantly thinking about it, that's when you're probably gonna have issues. You've gotta be able to just turn off your brain, not think about how important this competition is, but just go in there like it's practice. And just let your body take over, because you've done this routine a million times. You've done it, you've done it, you've done it. Just let your body do it. Don't think about it. That's why I said business as usual as my response. We can't go into this big bad thinking it's a big bad. We gotta go into this thinking it's just like all the rest. Just like practice. Think that's the same with every athletic competition? Probably. I just only know gymnastics as my experience. So I refer to it as in gymnastics. But I'm sure coaches say that across the board for a lot of different sports. Very true, Space. Let's put an end to this by December 17th, the day before the elections. All right, we have our new deadline.
Let the infiltration begin. Time to pay him back for setting us up into a trap.
Wait.
If our clothes aren't changing, I guess he don't see us as a threat yet, huh? Speaking of that, shouldn't Ratter have been disguising himself on the way here? Seeing someone in disguise with a bunch of kids in school uniforms would be super weird.
Well, we don't have to worry about any of that once we steal the treasure. Let's do this.
Ooh, boy. I guess I should also just be wearing my normal ears. I mean, I guess Ratter should come back. I'm not her, she's not me. I don't know what you're talking about. Whatever. We're good. We're in the metaverse. It is deserving of this. Let's go find out. It's time to begin our infiltration. Oh, is this supposed to be like the Titanic? It's a cruise ship. It's a cruise ship. My first inclination. Oh, there we go. I'm glad I didn't start. I mean, I'm glad I didn't call Ratter back, since we have now transformed. Not only that, but I would say that's the same with everything in life. When I'm in a high-pressure situation at work, I always have to just go into the zone and just perform and don't even think. Just another day. Doesn't matter what the stakes are. I'll executive just like always. It's very much a state of mind. Yeah! It is very useful for being able to try and perform in high-pressure situations. Oh, they're not talking. I understand why I might see it as a threat, but why are even the passengers wearing masks? You think they're trying to be the Phantom Thieves? Like Noir was with that beauty thief stuff? That's quite enough.
It looks like.
Whatever the reason, it reflects Shido's. I even thought about it before I said it. It's because I'm thinking about it. I need to remember our whole conversation. Execute. Okay, that makes more sense. Executive must have been loaded into my muscle memory. Whatever the reason, it reflects Shido's mentality. Surely he doesn't view others normally. I'm sure he doesn't give a shit about people's faces. He doesn't recognize anybody, so they're all masked. That's why he didn't recognize me looking me directly in the face. Given the insane nature of his distortion, I'm surprised they even look like people. True.
Listen up.
It's very likely we'll end up in battles from here forward. Be on your guard, everyone.
I like how they were like, oh, it's gonna be super fucked up, whatever his palace is. It's gonna be so fucked up. It's a fucking cruise ship. I mean, granted, there's ginormous statues of him. Is that him? No, that's some old dude. Who is this? Who's this old dude with a cane? And this slightly less old dude without a cane. Oh, there's another one. Oh, that one's also got a cane. But a magnificent beard! Who are these dudes? And why is there not one facing that guy? I must know the secrets! Okay, let's go.
Ah!
What?
Joker, an enemy!
It's attacking us with all these people around.
Whoa!
Look at this magnificent beast. You must become part of my collection. I forgot about the meat mallets! Do I only have 3 people on my team? What's happening? Why are there only 3 people on my team?
What's my next move?
And why is Yusuke on my team? What is happening? There's no way I finished the fight with Sai, Goth Bay Sai, with Yusuke on my team for 1, and only 3 fighters instead of 4? What? What? He turned into a dragon dog cats man. Yes, he did. Okay, I guess she's just gonna have to. Let's use the meat mallets. Let's go. Tenderize that bitch. Now, can I order change tactics? Party. Yeah, I've got an empty slot. What the hell's happening here? Okay, come here. Oh, you know what? Akechi was on my team. Yeah, so that slot is empty because Akechi was on my team. Let's bring Morgana back out. Yes, please? I still don't know why Yusuke's on the team, though. He definitely was not, right? He was not there for the final fight.
This is my other self.
One foe. Oh, that's one foe. Let's do that.
Strike!
How do you feel about that? Oh, that was some freaky eyeballs.
You did it, Fox.
Weak to ice! Can I collect you? Am I level 55? I don't. No!
It's no good. You can't talk to it.
I don't think I'm powerful enough. I think that's what that's about. Okay, all-out attack. Either that or this is one of the ones that's like, nah, you're not supposed to collect this dude. Babe, if it's getting smoky up there, just open up a couple windows. It's nice out. Let's try gunny shoots. Not use up SP. He's real low. Let's just do an army attack and not use up SP. I'm gonna waste my turn switching out Yusuke. Yusuke is a Nosuke! Level up.
Oh, is this a show of sorts? Mr. Shido never fails to keep his guests entertained.
Indeed.
Oh, I'm getting influenced by the peppers you were smoking up there, down here. How are y'all not coughing up a storm up there?
Why do they not feel any danger after what they just witnessed?
It seems they think no harm will come to them because they're here on Shido's ship.
Also sounds
They're not even
familiar.
sensing the danger. Come on, let's make him see what this ship really is.
Okay, now let's change out stats. Why the hell is Yusuke on my team? Fuck you. Do I want Haru? Yeah, there goes the coughs. Babe, you should open up a couple windows. I don't want Ryuji. He was weak to ice though. Damn it. No, I'm gonna keep Yusuke. God, that's such a dramatic pose. So appropriate for Yusuke though. Okay. I'm gonna keep him out because clearly at least one of the enemies here is weak to ice. Let's see what these people are thinking. Chili smoke! Chili, you smoking peppers? He's cooking up something spicy up there and it's making the air itchy? I don't know how to explain I don't know how else to explain it. It makes you want to cough. My, that was quite a show. Are you entertainers? Joker, we should go. It would be a problem if we started drawing attention to ourselves. Itchy air. I guess itchy air would be more appropriate for, like, allergies. Oh, I want all of them! What level am I? Oh, these are level 50. I still need to know what level I am.
Ready, Joker.
Alright, let's see if any of these are weak to nukes. Which you'd think everyone would be, but you know.
Floored 2 opponents. She's amazing.
May or may not have been a bit heavy on the spices in the jambalaya. Yeah, I can tell. Oh, it did, they were weak to it, weren't they?
What's my next move?
Let's baton pass to Yusuke. Yeah, it's affecting me even down here. I'm sure it will be delicious. I'm just saying open up some windows. Get that itchy air out of our lungs. Because it's nice out. It actually feels like spring. What are you doing here? Sneaking around on the ship. Shut up. He's laughing at me now. That one had an exclamation. Oh, they all get exclamation points. Oh, this one's purple. She's definitely not going to join me. Let's do this one. Talk. Lend me your power.
It looks depressed. Don't trouble it with more info than it needs.
Looks depressed. Don't trouble it with more info than it needs. Can't quite fathom why any of this is happening. Care to explain yourself? I certainly hope you have a good reason for this boorish treatment. That would take a while. There's no need to explain. Just shut up. I feel like Morgana's advice as far as how to respond to the persona was a lot easier to understand. Whatever the hell Futaba says makes no sense to me. That would take a while. In that case, would you distill it to just the main points? I've heard that human men have a proclivity to tease the women that interest them. Is it not possible for this series of events involving you and me to be attributed to that? Fair enough, that is incorrect. What are you talking about? Does she want us to like boost her ego maybe? Because she's depressed? Yeah! She loved it. Okay. Nice. We got ourselves a sitar player. Persona taken!
That's a new one, isn't it?
Oh, that ends the whole fight? What happens to the other two? Alright.
Okay.
Let's check what level I am. 57? Okay. I probably can collect that boy then. That was probably just a matter of because it was a plot fight. Have y'all ever been on a cruise? They seem like fun in theory. However, the only cruise I have ever been on was interrupted with a cough. I'm not doing good with avoiding detection. Usually I sneak around a lot more. Was interrupted with a hurricane. It looked a lot like this, actually. How windy it is. Interrupted with a hurricane. We only got to go to one of the destinations we actually like signed up for. And that was the very first one, which was the Florida Keys, which was still the United States. We were supposed to go to some stuff in like Central America and like the Bahamas or something or other. And we weren't able to go to most of the locations we were supposed to go to. We were stuck in the ocean for far longer than we were supposed to be, because they were just trying to avoid going straight through the hurricane, which makes sense. But the waters were still very choppy, so there were barf bags at every corner. Because the ship was a-rockin' and people were getting very, very motion sick. Which at that time, I was like 14, 0 motion sickness. I think there might have been one night that I had a little bit of motion sickness when it was particularly bad. Had 0 issues with it otherwise. Whereas a bunch of other people were barfing their guts out. Now, I probably would have been down for like a week. That has changed a lot. And I think being a gymnast helped with it. Because my center of balance, like the bones in your ear or whatever, we're so used to like tumultuous flipping and twisting from gymnastics that the motion of the boat was not as disturbing to my balance mechanisms, and so I didn't really get motion sick then. But now it's real bad. It's real bad. Real bad.
Well, if it
What are you
has
weak
no
to?
weaknesses, why not try brain
Nothing. Alright, let's try increasing defense for everybody. No such thing as too much spice in your jambalaya. Ooh. Her attack is double up? Oh no. We need to double down that attack stat.
Just say the word.
Let's just do this for now. Makoto's low on health though. Give that to you. Human men do have a proclivity to tease the women that interest them, and just women in general, because they'd be weird, yo.
It's time. Persona!
Alright, I definitely have someone that decreases defense. For all future turns. This is attack. Accuracy, evasion. Attack. Decreases attack, that's what I want. It's for all foes instead of one foe, however... What? It's still double up? Fuck you.
This is my other self.
Fuck you. She's strong again. She's strong against fire and nullifies gun. Okay, the rest just do normal damage.
Let's go.
Alright, let's just blast her with some ice damage, I guess. Maybe she'll freeze. Yes! Froze! Shatter him. Yeah! We did it. Very good.
All right. That's all.
Give me that treasure. Fear vial. Alright, I think that's everything here. Now I need to go upstairs. There's a red spot.
Show me your true form.
Ambush! I was not expecting to enter the next palace this quickly. Self-infatuated star. Oh my goodness. Do we know what they're what they're weak to? No, we do not. She does Dazzler? What the hell is Dazzler? What's she need? She got some decent biceps though, yo. Damn. Look at that bicep. Or not the bicep, the deltoid. Look at that absolute orb of a deltoid. God damn. Okay, let's see if you are weak to some curse damage. Well, let's do both. Why not? Nope, normie damage. Let's see if y'all are weak to nukes. Normie damage. See if you're weak to wind. Resistant. Good to know. I guess we should see if you're weak to ice as well.
Well, on to the next trial.
I agree. More spice, more butter. Inhaling the smoke while cooking it is ill-advised, however. Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta learn to handle your spice. Take away and enjoy it. This happens
I felt the difference in
very
strength
often
in that
now.
fight.
It's kind of annoying. Okay.
Let's see it.
You see what? I see nothing.
Show me your true form.
That dog was looking straight at me, but I still ambushed him. Alright, we need to collect this boy this time. You're weak to ice. Okay.
Ice is ineffective on this enemy. Watch out.
You're weak to nukes.
Persona!
Heavy worm! My boy!
Right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Go ahead.
On to it.
Now I know why people you see in restaurant kitchens wear respirator masks when making really spicy stuff. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
I'll use my persona.
Let's nuke them all. Hopefully. Yeah, stay down.
Not moving much.
Alright, now we're gonna hold up the guard dog of Hades. Talk. Join my cause. You good with words? About as good as me. Me remember now. Whoa! You just straight up joined me? Cerberus. I didn't have to talk to you at all? Okay. I'll take it.
You've got a new mask, Joker.
Yes, we did.
All right. I have something.
Alright, we're going up again.
I'll reveal your true form.
Die, doggy! I have both of you. Y'all are old news. What always gets me is onions. I have to transfer the diced onions directly into a pot of water and my eyes catch fire. Yeah. I have to walk away from my job a couple of times when cutting a fresh onion especially. Yeah, they get to my eyes pretty bad.
Let's go. You're mine.
Stubby worm!
Right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Baton pass to you.
Do it.
Not done yet. My turn. I'll use my persona. Charge, Johanna! One down. Go, Green, go!
Space, what do you prefer as far as the microphone placement goes? I know you may not care, but I want to know an opinion. I can either have it on this side and be more free with pressing buttons on the Steam Deck and seeing chat without obstruction and not really bonking into the cord as much with my hands. So it's a little bit less in my way. Or if it's on this side, it's a little bit more in the way of like bonking into it with my hands because it's like resting on my wrist over here. It's in the way of me seeing the stream button, so I kind of have to peek around them a little bit to do the same things. It's not really in the way of the chat, but it's kind of like just below my eye line of chat. However, it does not obstruct view of me as much. So what do you think matters more? As far as... Whoa, why is that so squeaky? As far as streamer enjoyment goes. While you think on that, Trinket would like back inside. BRB. It doesn't happen to people who wear contacts, but I feel like I've worn contacts when cutting onions and had tears in my eyes. I don't know, but they say in like chemistry labs and stuff, you should not wear contacts because then it traps the fumes behind the contacts. You have to wear glasses. So I think it's the opposite, actually. I think it's worse if you're wearing contacts. It gets trapped behind that shit. And unable to escape. Is the footage mirrored? I don't want to tell you the wrong orientation. This is my right. This is my left. So, no, I don't think it's, prefer it on the right. So on this side. Cool. I shall keep it here then. That's actually better for me. I was keeping it on the other side because I thought it would be better for people to like not have the microphone blocking my face or whatever. But now I'm not as obstructed with being able to see chat and the sound effects and stuff.
What?
Nice. Haha.
Okay.
That's all it takes for me.
I can feel it.
Nothing good, huh? I feel like this doesn't have a bunch of goodies. Ooh. We can do something there. Let's see what this door's about. It's probably locked. Oh, it's not locked. Well, let's go see what this was about first. No, it's just a jump. I was thinking I would have to slingshot or whatever. Oh, there it is. Hook shot!
Treasure chest. Why don't we open it?
Yes, we shall. Little boy's hiding his toys under the playmat and scrounging around to find them again. Cute.
Focus.
Let's go get that shit. Some goodies to sell and make some money. Bronze compass. Tortoise hairpin. Tortoise. A tortoise. Alright, now we can go through the doors. Hey, what's up, Vio?
Hello there.
How you doing?
I can feel it.
You don't feel shit. Don't lie to me.
This is...
I can sense the treasure's presence.
Already? Holy shit. I did not think it would be this soon. Want to dispel a myth about glasses and onions. Eyewear glasses, they do not help at all with onions, and in fact, make it worse. Probably because they kind of get trapped behind the glasses. But, my question is, glasses versus contacts. Because I remember going through chemistry classes and doing the lab portions. They told you you're not allowed to wear contacts, you have to wear glasses. Because the contacts against your eyeballs will trap whatever fumes against your eyeballs. I think it was about fluids, not fumes. So if like you got splashed in the face or something. Yeah, if a chemical is I mean, that's, I guess, what I mean by fumes. I don't know. I just remember that being a thing, so I just assumed contacts were worse for cutting onions. I don't fucking know. I don't wear either. Do-do-do-do. No, I don't remember Blind Betty. What are you talking about?
Hey!
But that's a safe room. Yeah, I never received that. I never saw any of that. Oh, come on. Alright, it's gonna make me go to the treasure and then kick me back out in some sort of fashion. Representative's chamber.
These huge doors are obviously suspicious. Wonder what's through here.
I think it's maybe a chamber for the representatives to meet. But what do I know? The reason that they make it worse is because glasses push whatever is on your face up into your eyes when you adjust them, which you do without even thinking about it. I'm done, by the way. I didn't realize I needed to defrost chicken thighs for this jambalaya. Trinket. God damn it. Would have taken too long to thaw completely, so I had to make it without one of the main parts of the recipe. No! I'm sure it's gonna be good, because you still had shrimp and sausage. I'm sure it'll be just fine without the chicken, and I never would have realized. Actually been watching on my phone for a while, but now got chat. Hey! You been lurking? You been lurking? I think guys just clean themselves more efficiently when there's nothing pressed up against them. Makes a lot of sense. When you get chemicals in your eyes, you wash them so much that any contacts would be out immediately, though. Yeah, I don't fucking know. I just remember that being a thing. I remember that being a thing. They always said in every chemistry class lab is you cannot wear contacts, you have to wear glasses. These huge doors are obviously suspicious. I wonder what's through here.
There's slots to stick in something like a key card. Whoa, there's 5 of them.
475 people in favor, 0 against.
Damn! That is a unanimous vote. What did you say to check? Discord. Gotta wear protective glasses anyway. Yeah. I don't know. I don't wear either, but I remember them being very adamant about that rule. Come on. I'm like stuck. Okay, here we go. Discord? Benjo be barking like crazy. No, I don't want. Just let me view what's happening. Discord. Oh yeah, you have never seen that before. Carol never wore her safety goggles, now she doesn't need them. What the fuck, man? That is so fucked up. She just got empty sockets. Not just that her eyes stopped working, they're just gone. Empty fucking sockets in her skull. Okay, Banjo's barking like crazy. Hold on.
Hi, I'm supposed to entertain you. Here's a baby, and he has a plastic thing of sushi. Does anybody else like sushi? Yeah? It's pretty cool. Does anybody else like babies? Chilium's son. Chilium and son of Chilium. No, everyone hates sushi. Yeah, that's what I gathered. And babies. I'm not gonna lie, I still don't like babies. I just like Cal. That phrase that they say, when it's your own, I finally get it. Because I still don't like other people's kids. Cal's okay though. I've never met anyone who hates sushi. Fair, some babies suck. Some babies really do suck, to be honest. Some babies are just like constantly crying and smelly and
Thank you,
Did they know why you were asking about sushi?
yes, they can see it. Oh, here's a close-up of the sush whoosh. There you go. Cal loved this fucking thing. It went on the walk with us today, and he just chilled with it in his hand.
There's a whole set, and they go into like a box where you fit the shape, and there's like a circle and a triangle and different colors and stuff. He loves this blurple one the most. And we say blurple because it's kind of blue and it's kind of purple. It's like halfway between the two. And we can't decide what color it is. So it's the blurple sushi, but... It's the blurple sushi. But he loves that one the most. I think because it's got the, like, the bumpy, ridgy edges. Sushi! Beep-de-beep-de. Okay.
I hear something.
Do you?
There is no one against the plan. This bill will be unanimously passed as drafted.
Passed? What's going on? Was that Shiro's voice?
If this truly is the representatives' chamber as written, beyond here must be the main assembly hall.
The what now?
It's that large conference room that's usually seen on the news.
Oh, that thing! Gotcha. So, what are they doing inside?
Most likely a meaningless vote. One in which whatever Shido proposes will always go unopposed.
So he's doing whatever he wants by keeping only his supporters in there.
What do we do to get in, though? Should we find these keycards?
Maybe we need some kind of qualification. One that vows to be his follower or swear loyalty.
So basically, we need to prove that we're on his side.
We'll have to pretend we can't do that. I don't know. We'll have to pretend.
You sure move on quick.
But what's this
That's what's
qualification
necessary.
thing about?
Why don't we ask the guests on this ship?
Great idea.
That thought never crossed my mind.
Asking around doesn't sound like a bad idea. The guests here are the cognitive versions of them in Shido's mind. They'll know any secrets he shared.
True. You have a point.
I think the only people who hate sushi are people who have never had it and just assume it's raw fish because people mix up sushi and sashimi. I mean, there is some raw fish in some sushi rolls. And sashimi is literally just a fish, right? And sushi is a fish on top of rice. And then onigiri is the rolls?
Onigiri is a rice ball.
Oh, what is the rolls are called something else. Sushi is sashimi with rice. So sashimi is just the of fish.
Yes.
Sushi is the with the rice. Maki is the rolls. Thank you, Vio. We mostly eat rolls or sushi. No, I wasn't saying those were the same thing.
Oh, I thought you were saying.
No. We either eat maki or sushi. Mostly maki. Sushi is everything, really. Yeah, sushi is just like the name they give to all of it. I haven't had a ton of sashimi. However, I've had some really good sashimi in the really nice restaurants, whether that was in Japan, like in Kyoto. We went to an incredible sushi restaurant that we didn't realize we were walking into, and it was incredible and incredibly expensive, but worth the experience 1000%. Would do it again, knowingly going into it if we were to go back to Kyoto. But we would just plan ahead for it. But for the most part, we just have maki. We just have rolls. Sushi isn't technically just sashimi with rice. That's like saying that hot dogs are sandwiches. It's a very specific food. Nigiri is rice with stuff on top. Onigiri is rice with stuff inside of it. Okay. That too, but really raw fish in that one. Okay,
That
let's
said,
continue.
the ruler here is that evil
Now I'm in the
Shido.
mood for sushi.
It wouldn't surprise
Fuck the
me if they
jambalaya
did
you
turn
made.
hostile.
Get me sushi.
Right. Yeah, wouldn't they attack us?
Also a beer.
We should prepare for the worst, of course. But I think we'll at least be able to talk to them. This ship is most likely an ark loaded with those that Shido believes are worth keeping alive. It'd explain the luxury cruise ship. I doubt idiots who can't even hold a conversation would be here.
We can at least gather information. It helps that everyone's wearing masks. We'll blend in even with our attire.
Will we?
He must believe that no one shows their true face to anyone else. Just like him. Well then, let's split up and ask around.
Alright, I think it's time we blend in. Oh.
Well then.
It looks like everyone's taken off to go gather intel. There's no doubt. I can sense the treasure behind this door. Looks like we've already hit the jackpot. Let's go.
Let's go. Oops, item. Oops. Equip. Me. Outfit. Now we need to fit in. I think we're in the same... Vincent's house. Who's Vincent? This looks kind of like we're on a cruise ship, doesn't it? Kind of, sort of. We got a little bit of a blazer action going on. Kind of a more casual formal. We got a blazer with a t-shirt underneath that makes me look more like tech bro, maybe. I think that works. Okay. Put everyone in sheep costumes, says Chill Pill. What I mean is, since it's something that you carry around for lunch, raw fish wouldn't be wise. That does make a lot of sense. Great with smoked salmon or tuna. Yeah, that does sound delicious. From Catherine. That's another one that I haven't actually played yet. And it seems, I think it's a puzzler. Like you have to like solve a climbing puzzle thing? I don't fucking know. What is the gameplay? How would you describe the gameplay in one sentence? I know the story is like, you're this guy who's dating Catherine with a C, and then this uber sexualized Catherine with a K or something, or vice versa, whatever, shows up and tempts you. The story, whatever. What's the gameplay like? Dress them up as butlers so they blind away the staff. That's a good idea. Okay, we're gonna do that. That's what Chill Pill said. That is a good idea. Butlers and maids. Now Banjo wants back in, of course. No, Morgana has a maid outfit. He does though, look at him! Look how cute! Alright. Let me go to the save room. I'm gonna go to the save room that it wouldn't let me go to earlier. We'll save, I'll let Banjo back in. Well, it won't let me save just yet. But, let's, I wanna go get another drink and I'll go let Banjo in and we'll be right back. Brr, 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 brr. What do you think of Pitbull Palace? Is that what this is? No, wait, also hello.
Hello there.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Sorry, it took me so long to get to your message. You can't make onigiri without sticky rice, because it would just fall apart. Makes sense. The game part of Catherine is a weird block puzzle on a timer. Still worth it though. I like puzzles though. That does sound like fun to me. It might be one I have to pick up at some point. Alright, BRB. I'm gonna go get a drink and let Banjo in. See you in a little bit. Alright, I am returned. Let's go ask around. $7.32. Way too early. Unless you're just trying to finish the bottle that he wouldn't pay attention to earlier. Oh yeah, you can give him food. Are you gonna give him the leftovers from last night? Yeah. As long as you gotta heat it up first. Okay. Okay, yeah, just give it time to cool down. And then there's some frozen puree in the fridge. Look at you! Papa doing good din-dins for the Pepe. How do I... Okay. Oh, you have the elegance and refinement so sorely lacking in ordinary citizenry. My, such flattery! A high-class aura emanates from you as well, so you noticed. Most certainly. Hey, these guys totally ignore me when I try and talk to them. Do I look that much like I don't got any money? Is it because of the skull mask or something? It didn't change his outfit, what the hell? I specifically changed into the butler outfits! Lame.
You're some kind of sadist for making me get info from complete strangers, Joker. But I'll do it. I'm gonna avenge my mom.
Yeah, you're doing a good job here in this empty hallway. Okay. My, even Mr. O is a VIP? I just saw him at the restaurant. To think an important politician like him has been invited here. Well, support from the political world should mean mental shutdowns are as viable as ever. Oh, I'm quite envious. I wonder if there's a way I can get to know him better myself. Oh, if you wish.
Hearing people speak so casually about the mental shutdown business makes my head spin. It seems as though we need certification from 5 VIPs to become a special customer. These people are willing to share anything. Perhaps it's because their faces are hidden?
I have something.
Gimme. Okay. Good. Let's make sure we finish off this floor first. Yusuke, what you got? So that is the president of a TV station.
Indeed, Mr. Shido has quite the large circle of acquaintances.
It seems you have to be at least that important to be considered a VIP. I'm truly envious.
Why don't you go play the slots with him? That might get his attention.
Indeed.
It appears these people all want to be accepted as one of Shido's special customers. By the way, I've gained some information on the VIPs. We should discuss later. On, what you got? One of the VIPs used to belong to nobility? Yes, that must be why he can enter the sacred place. I hear he's not easily seen either.
But why should someone of his stature always be by the poolside?
Well, he must like it there for some reason. But I don't think it's the swimming. It's the boobies.
Hey! Beyond this door is the VIP area, and the main assembly hall is a sacred place. It looks like we can't get in unless Shido accepts us.
Focus.
Gimme. take some stairs.
There's a chest. Joker,
Treasure.
let's...
Nirvana. I'm not gonna use that shit. Alright, oh. It's over here. What?
There's a shadow. Causing a commotion might ruin our ability to gather intel. Let's leave it alone for now.
We're just a server. There's nothing to be suspicious of. I haven't talked to Haru yet.
I'm not entirely sure of how to speak to people here. I either remained silent or spoke in simple pleasantries during Father's business relations.
Joker!
There's something I noticed too. I actually saw what looked like a map on our way here. Why don't you get that checked out?
It is all sparkly!
Just as I thought.
Nice!
We'll definitely be able to use this to our advantage. Let's take it with us.
Well then.
We've got a good amount of info. We might want to regroup and go over it all now.
Go to the save room! Or not? Why would we not go to a room where we're not just in the middle of the hallway? Hold on. Trinket wants to be let inside. Not great, but not bad either. Catherine shares not only P5's engine, but also some of its themes. It's more mature in a way, asking big questions, but at the same time more silly at times. I think you'd like it. Oh, that does sound interesting. It was my first contact with Atlas weirdness when I was about the same age as the protagonist, and in a relatably similar situation. Though not cheating, it's a game close to my heart. Oh. This music is oddly disco-coded. A little bit, yeah, I can hear it. I'll be like, not terrible, but not impressive. Honestly, yeah.
Wow.
Like our Persona fusions. I was able to get a bit of intel as well. We should sort through what all of us gained for now.
Well, I took a look at the map we obtained earlier and found what appears to be a safe room.
Yeah, it was very obvious. I tried to go into it earlier.
Right here.
Whoa! It glows!
Perfect. Let's go over our intel there.
Off we
Joker.
go! Pick a save room.
Still, this is a surprise. All the cognitive guests in this palace seem like real humans.
Catherine OST is fire. Good! I kind of expected of Atlas now, especially with Persona 5s. It's just incredible. So I would expect any game they make to prioritize that music.
The casino earlier looked pretty real too, but talking with these guests was a whole nother story.
You have that right.
This ruler's observational skills and insight are off the charts. Shido's a formidable foe.
Come on, no need to freak out.
I'm not freaking out. I was just thinking it'll be easier to make a plan since they can talk normally. All right. Let's put together the information we gathered.
Huh. Gotcha.
So we gotta get a letter of introduction from 5 VIPs. And those letters become the key cards.
You're right.
Exactly. Now let's go over what all of us have learned. First, according to my intel,
it seems
one of the VIPs is an influential politician by the name of Ooh. Ooh. He's supposedly seen at the restaurant at night and sits at a table near the window.
Um,
I'll go next. I heard a
about a prominent VIP who used to be nobility. They said he's usually by the pool.
Please hear me out.
Next is my intelligence. It seems the president of a television station is also a VIP. He always plays slots at night. It would seem he spends his money quite lavishly. Crap, I'm starting to forget people already.
Hey, listen!
Next is my turn.
For real? Even you got info?
Of course. I eavesdropped. Supposedly one of the VIPs is the president of an IT company. He's always in his room and reportedly enters from an exclusive hallway.
Listen up!
Well then, I'll close us out.
How the hell do you get info with your looks?
It seems like some guy they call the Cleaner is another VIP. I've heard that he's cautious, so it's probably best if we check the other VIPs first. Cleaner? I wonder what they mean by that.
Oh, wait a minute. After all the VIPs we listed, this one's a cleaner? Is he really a VIP? I imagine he's cleaning up loose ends. Or dead bodies. Not, smuck from the building floors.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
I'm telling y'all, Mr. Clean was hunky as hell. We need to bring him back. Why aren't there more commercials of Mr. Clean anymore? Who's hotter, Mr. Clean or the Brawny Man? See, I don't have as good of a mental image of the Brawny Man, so I'm gonna say Mr. Clean. Okay, fine. I have to Google the Brawny Man. I feel like if one is stuck in my head more than the other, that gives me... Why the wrong reasons? If anything, that just means that's the one that I was more attracted to. Yeah, Brawny Man just looks so generic. Generic lumberjack dude with a fucking flannel. Let's go Mr. Clean. Hell yeah, man. Get that bald head, them white ass eyebrows, them blue dreamy eyes. Cal just said, yeah! No, Mr. Clean looks like he actually does a good job. Brawny just looks like he rests on his looks and expects you to give him slack for being pretty. The quilted quicker picker upper. I think we know. That's Bounty. You're not even talking about the right dude. It's hotter, Bounty or Brawny? Does Bounty even have a dude? I think Bounty is not a dude. I don't think they have a mascot. Just the logo. Just the paper towels. Which one would you fuck? And then they did the whole brawny woman thing and it got weird. Who is hotter, Mr. Clean or... God, what's his name? Yeah, the Jolly Bean Giant. The green beans guy. Which one from those? We need a poll in the chat. Space! Make a poll! Green bean giant dude or Mr. Clean? I was away from 2 minutes. What the fuck is going on here? We're voting on which one is hotter! We already went through Mr. Clean versus the Brawny Man. Now, Brawny Man's been eliminated. He rests on being hot. Fuck that guy. Mr. Clean's hotter. Now, we're deciding between Mr. Clean or the Jolly Green Giant, the green beans dude. Make a poll of me and Vio. Hey, there's 6 viewers. One can give you the V and one can give you the vitamin D. Jolly Green Giant or Kermit the Frog? Effing a paper towel sounds sad. It sounds very dry and not very pleasant. Me neither. So you don't worry about it, okay? Let's just work harder during the battle.
You're right. I'll do my best.
But there's a bigger problem, you know. My memory's, not so great. Anyways, who is who?
It's no use. I can't keep the profiles of 5 people straight in my head.
You can't remember who 5 people are?
I
pretty
can
sad.
only remember about 2 of them. What about you, Joker?
My memory is pristine! I'm bad at remembering. I forgot all of them. My memory is pristine.
Really?
I am max
Wow.
star level in knowledge.
Against 5 people. The politician Owe, a former noble, a TV station president, an IT company president, and a cleaner. We get certification from them and obtain letters of introduction that'll serve as keycards. But only go for the cleaner after the other 4 have been dealt with, right?
Hell yeah,
Whoa, now
Futaba.
that's impressive. You go, genius.
If we can't remember the details on the VIPs, let's reconvene inside a safe room.
Alright, let's get this done quickly. Hey,
We know how to get into the main assembly hall now. Should we head home? Huh? You wanna go back already?
There are people in here with special letters. That means Shido trusts them to a certain extent.
It would be best to consider them as powerful individuals. We do not want to get too hasty. Let us take our time.
Well, I guess we do have a little time to spare. Well then, let's head back for today.
Oh god, this is warping my brain right now. Okay. Oh, this sounded like a certain song for a second. Which it is not. Return!
Yo.
Where's my ears? Drink it. Whoa! What just happened? I was gone for a while. Rather we can see. I was kind of hoping you could see me taking off. I'm glad it worked. I was kind of hoping you could see me taking off the ears and shit. I'm glad that worked. So sneaky. Hannah Montana who? You're back. So this is it, huh? I have to do this. You're right. Do what you need to. I'll try to help any way I can. Just don't be reckless. Got it? Beep beep. No statue! That palace is an accurate portrayal of Shido's nature. What do you mean?
I have to agree. I'm sure he's quite used to traveling, especially on extravagant ships. And it should be obvious he's not using his own money for it. There are all sorts of rumors online.
Oh, I get it. He's using tax money? Not cool, Shido.
I think he believes that which belongs to others, in turn, belongs to him.
even people's lives. Is Hannah Montana old enough now that only us old-timers would get that reference? The problem is, Hannah Montana was for children when it came out. I thought it was for children. Like that show came out after the time it would have been like acceptable age range for me to watch it, I think. Look it up. Google it. When did that show run? You watched it for who, Cyrus? For Billy Ray Cyrus. My achy breaky heart. That is correct. This country will be a miserable place if Shido becomes Prime Minister. We have to stop him. Right. We gotta pay him back for what he did to Ratter, too. Goodness.
Hey!
God damn it, let me go places. Let me do things. You know what helps me relax? Anxiety-inducing coffee.
Hey!
Chill, shut up. You was a Hannah Montana fangirl and you know. He was also a brony. He had a t-shirt and everything.
Yes, all right.
You got rid of the t-shirt, and I have not heard you talk about any of those ponies.
Let me explain.
Costa Rican SHB. Shib. Costa Rica is abundant in nature with a large variety of plant and animal life and has been exporting coffee for centuries. Strictly hard bean.
Nice.
Is a grade driven. God, I could not follow that up. Is a grade given to coffee grown at a high altitude of 4,500 feet. It has an elegant aftertaste and sweet aroma. We're bonding! Bonding with my coffee dad. Ooh, outed. He's my coffee dad.
Sorry, I know you're tired. It'll be a sec, just hear me out. I've decided what I want to do with Shido after going into his palace. We can't let him run free. If there's a heart we gotta steal, it's definitely gotta be his.
No one said otherwise. What are you talking about? That's right.
Yeah. Man, you knew this whole time, huh? I want to avenge you.
I was still piecing it together.
That's not it. If we let him run the country, the weak will be totally effed. Isn't it our duty to protect them?
Internal screen.
Remember when I told you that
Oh yeah, he loves
that
that steak.
shadows are boring? Well, forget what I said. Those heroes are way cooler. Hey, once we change Shido's heart... no, never mind. Forget it. Let's do it. Let's steal that bastard Shido's heart. I'll do everything I can to make it happen. Thanks for listening to me. See ya.
So yesterday we did a lot of adulting and did our taxes through an online service instead of paying someone to do our taxes, which we've done the last couple of years because we got fed up with paying somebody a couple $100, $300 to $400 to tell us that we owe over $1,000. Great, thanks for that. So, we decided this year, let's just do the free shit, so at the very least, if we still owe, even though we fixed all the things that they told us were wrong every single year, and then we still end up keeping owing every single time, despite fixing the thing that they said was the reason, we'd rather not have to pay somebody to tell us that we owe that much. So we did it through a free Tax USA or whatever, online. And we got the first return that we have received in like 5 years or something like that. So to celebrate, we went and bought some steaks at Kroger and some like sides and stuff and cooked that up for dinner last night and gave Kaladin a tiny little baby version of everything we ate, which is a little bit of steak, a little bit of mushroom, a little bit of potatoes, a little bit of asparagus, and he didn't finish it all, so we put it in the fridge, the other half in the fridge, and he's eating that tonight. And Chill was saying that he's going ham on that steak. Not cool, Shido. Never mind the assault, framing, murder, and all that we already knew. Ooh, outed. This is straight from Catherine. Random info about food is straight from Catherine? I just thought about the fact that pretty much all of our coffee is imported, which means coffee is going to be double in price overnight. Depends what country it comes from, but yeah, probably. South America is America, right? Just needs to be brought home. Send some boys across the Gulf of America and claim it. Unfortunately, VO, that is a very likely assumption that has been made. Not American enough. Not white enough. Slept pretty well. Not really, it looks like it's cold in here.
I guess it must be hard, even for you. Now that we already know who's behind it all, we can't get hasty. Rushing will just make us sloppy. But geez, it's been getting cold lately. We might freeze to death before we can change his heart.
It literally was not fogging our breath yesterday. Why is it cold all of a sudden?
Let's look to see if we can find anything to help us get warm.
We bought ourselves a little heater.
A heater, huh? Oh, this is good. It's so warm. Hey! Once we take care of Shido...
What's wrong?
Well...
He doesn't like the potato, apparently.
I was just thinking, this might be the last job for the Phantom Thieves. Everyone's goals and ambitions, they're all linked to taking down Shido. That's how I feel. We all became Phantom Thieves for our own reasons. We weren't just playing around. Outside of the Phantom Thieves,
Chill Pill, I just got a suggestion from Twitch saying that Nyanners is streaming on Twitch on my phone. Where else? Why is that interesting? Sometimes Twitch is like, you might like this, because I never open Twitch, so they're trying to force me to open Twitch.
You also have friends who've been helping you. They believe in you. We have an important battle ahead of us, and we only made it all this way because of them.
I just thought you'd find it interesting. No, it was I frequently, like, every day I will get a notification from Twitch that was like, you might like this, and this is the first time it's been a name that I recognized. Yeah, you open Twitch frequently, so you don't get those, but I never open Twitch, so they're like trying to get me to log in.
There's no guarantees we'll make it out of this. See them as much as you can so you have no regrets.
Don't jinx us.
You're right. Then again, you didn't die, even though you were killed, right? The others are tough too. I'm with you, all the way to the end. This upcoming battle is personal, so we'll do it our way, or your way. Then you can fight Shido on your terms.
So is he telling me to hang out with my friends as much as I can before I'm dead? Is that what that was? Hasn't Tatter been taking a lot of days off? I wonder if it's got something to do with his record.
Okay, quiet down.
I believe I mentioned this before, but Tatter-kun is back at his family's home. It's a personal matter, so don't go spreading rumors. How long can we keep this up? We need to take care of things before we get caught. I mean, we still got like a good 3 weeks to go, 3+ weeks. December 17th, and we're on November 25th.
Hey, are you sure it's okay for him to be down here working right now?
Why are you asking Futaba? Why is this 14-year-old the expert in this particular situation? What are y'all talking about over here? Trump just wants to claim Canada, but not Mexico. Wonder why. The only thing he wants south of the border is the Panama Canal. Maybe just Brasilia then. Brasilia then. That was definitely how you meant that to be pronounced, right? Yeah. Should be enough for coffee and other stimulating substances. Yeah, other stimulating substances. Rat, are you okay? No. I'm having a stroke. Wall off everything else. Easy. The Andes help.
Andes mints?
I mean, wouldn't it be bad if a Shujin student walked in and saw him?
Don't worry about it.
Welcome.
Shujin student!
What did I just say?
Nah, still fine.
Oh, she's not from Shujin. However, she does know me.
You're not like a stunt double or something, right?
Long time no see. What brings you here? It's the real me. Make out.
I don't know what's happening, but I really hope this isn't a dream.
Are you pleased? I'm the one who set this up. A little surprise from me to you.
I hope y'all know
Futaba to
that
do
is
me
not
a
what
favor.
making out is supposed to sound like.
And I asked Ryuji to pass the message along to Kasumi.
I knew you'd be wiped out for a
Is
while.
that all you're gonna say
so
for the
I made
rest
sure
of the
to give you
stream
time
space?
to recover first.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh
I'm
shit!
so happy.
Oh shit! She got real close. She got real close.
I think it's about dead. I think we're about dead.
No one cares about my scheme.
Well, it looks like you know what's been going on with him. Take a seat, why don't you? No reason to stand around. I'm going out for a bit to grab some groceries.
She
I'll
did
let you
step
all
in
get
real
caught up
fucking
with each
close
other.
for someone that's not about to try and kiss me.
So you're Yoshizawa-san, right? Well, what's up? It's a pleasure meeting you.
Yes, nice to meet you as well, Sakura-san.
Could you at least figure out whether to be polite or casual?
Shut up! Don't you underestimate my people anxiety.
People
Mama tells me
anxiety.
that you helped him out in that
Oh,
palace a
that's
while
so
back.
relatable.
We are awfully grateful for that.
Oh no, it was my pleasure. He's usually the one who helps me out. Not only that, I'd promised to repay his kindness to me.
Oops.
What a refined response. Are we really around the same age?
You know, there's something I've wanted to ask you, Yoshizawa. Why were you in that palace in the first place?
That's...
That joke fell so flat because of the transition. Which joke? There's a delay in when you chat, so I'm trying to make sure I understand what joke you're talking about. Oh, the translation, not transition. Which joke? In English, we don't have formal and casual inflections of words. Oh, I see. So when they were like, figure out whether to be polite or casual, that's what they were talking about. I see.
I was wondering that too.
So I guess in the Japanese version, she was switching between like the formal and the informal, like phrasing of things or whatever.
Of course, I'm extra grateful that you saved our leader.
So when she said san, the other girl said make up your mind because san is for formal. Ah, I see.
But if our plan had somehow leaked, then we need to change our tactics from here on out.
It all started about a week ago, when we had lunch together on the roof of the school.
But that day's when...
You heard the kitty cat.
I got the feeling that something big was going to take place that day, so... I'm so sorry. I was actually following you the entire time.
Wait, we were tailed there?
We definitely had no idea about that. It's like night and day compared to when Makoto was following us.
I've been considering for a while now. Perhaps I should be fighting alongside you if I have special powers like yours, Senpai.
Presumably she was using more informal terms like kun in the Japanese version and switching back and forth. Yeah, that would make a lot more sense. I feel like they could have in the English version been like, I don't know, said Miss Kasumi or Miss whatever her last name is, and then switch to Kasumi, and then, you know, in the way that you phrase things, you might be like, I had misunderstood what the directions were, instead of, I don't fucking understand. Like, there's a formal and informal way to say things. And I feel like that would have been the way to say it in English, maybe? I do appreciate, though, how the writers think of what any two characters would have in common or talk about, like Yusuke and Ryuji sharing a love for food, even if they otherwise rarely agree, and combining overly cautious, polite Kasumi with socially awkward Inkling. Nice. Would go something like that. Nice.
I wondered if an outsider
That is
like
true.
myself should even get
Very
involved.
correct, yeah.
But I couldn't just stand back and do nothing.
You saved me.
Oh, it was nothing compared to how much you've done for me in the past.
He's finger painting with
correct
the
me if I'm
puree.
wrong, but
You're not scooping
You're
it
not
into his
done here
mouth?
yet, are you? Then perhaps I ought to lend you a hand.
Well, we could definitely use the additional
Oh yeah, that's his
firepower,
favorite game.
But
I'm thankful for her offer to help, but Shido is more dangerous than any of our previous targets. It'd be wisest to avoid dragging Kasumi into this fight.
Senpai?
I appreciate the offer.
Well, you say that, but...
honestly, we have no idea what risks you would face.
And also
Our
your
enemy this time is
DLC
more dangerous
material.
than anyone else so far.
We
Also,
can't
we
just
pretty much
insert
brought
you
this
into
entire mess
the
down
main
upon
game.
ourselves, so this is on us.
To a
We
fucking
don't
hour's like,
the offer,
Keishan!
but we really can't drag you into this any
What
further.
you doing? Hello.
Moreover, you have something to do yourself, right?
What you gotta do?
I believe I'd be acting
Ghostbusters.
selfishly if I were to press any further. Very well. I understand your reasoning. If that's the situation, then I'll wait for you to return.
See, this is a very formal phrasing in English. If it was a casual phrasing, it might be something more like, okay, I get it. If that's how it is, then I'll just wait. Right? Wouldn't that be like the casual versus the formal? It's like how you would write an email in a professional setting versus how you just talk to friends.
But you have
I'm
to
gonna say,
promise me
nah,
this.
don't join us.
You'll come back safe no matter what. I don't ever want to feel as horrible as I did when I thought you...
She's actually a foot taller than the other kids, but she never sits up straight. Yeah, she's like always hunched over with her like... She's actually like crouching. She's not even sitting, she's still on her feet. But just like crouching in the booth. Is this referring to me, or if so, then thank you for the advice. There's been a lot of relatable advice happening in this episode. It's not to anyone in particular, but we just kind of all are like, yeah, I could probably do that. I could probably take that advice for myself. Think the casual there wouldn't even be a thing. You wouldn't need to express that sentiment. Yeah, true. Little gargoyle. Yeah, she is doing the gargoyle pose. Pose. See you soon.
I really do believe you. It's time I get going. I've got practice today, as usual. Well, be seeing you.
Man, sure must be nice not having to go to school. Is that aimed at me? It's not that great. I'm bored here. Bullshit. A dead man cannot go to school, you know.
This would be all for nothing if they found out he's still alive.
Doesn't it suck to live like a fugitive, though? Always having to hide your face. I can barely see.
Are you alright? You really needn't cover your eyes.
Don't try too hard to hide yourself. You'll only stand out more. That's always the hardest. Try hard, but not too hard.
In any case, we're ready to put the plan into action. Now all we need is your signal.
Okay. Can I finally go do shit?
So you'll stand out too much during the day, so we need to go out at night. We're about to face your toughest target to date. Don't skimp on your preparations.
Boy, the plan for changing Shido's heart has begun! Try to steal your target's heart by the deadline. He's tough and knows the metaverse well. Be sure to strengthen your bonds so that you're prepared. They're saying make friends, yo! Make friends. Hey, sorry to bring this up now. I know you have your hands full. But the Rat Pack can do it. I have faith in all of you. Anyway, here's the info I have. This one is cruel. There's a group of scammers out there specifically targeting old people. Apparently they're using some sort of spiritual mumbo-jumbo to trick them into paying up. Mumbo-jumbo? I don't know, like some magical vases or something. Anyway, they keep moving around and it's been difficult to reliably track them. Apparently the police have just stopped trying entirely. From what I've read online, their representative is a guy named Yoshihito Wakasa. Sorry I don't have any more info than that. Good luck.
It might be tough for us to have a go at a time like this, but the info itself is pretty worthwhile. If we have the chance to head into Mementos, he'd make a great target.
Request receipt. Swindling old folk is pretty low. Agreed. Okay, I think we're done with the info dump. No, Ryuji, we're not going into the palace immediately. Never. Okay, so it is after school time, so I should probably just do some shit around here. And then, once it's nighttime, we can go outside. So I can't make coffee while customers are here. I'm glad I made coffee previously. So maybe we just play some more Featherman.
Oh!
Ooh, I do have a DVD though. Let's watch a DVD. Ooh, I'm about to finish it. JRPGs and their 150-hour tutorials. No kidding, Space. Whoa, are you the one that's drunk?
Yes.
The editor demanded a manuscript, but the writer only hung his head in defeat.
For real? This is no time for writer's block. How is he gonna make the deadline? Oh! So we finished watching 31, huh? We were pressed for time ourselves, but we made it. Maybe you learned a thing or two about guts from watching this drama.
I don't need the points, but I will take them.
Okay.
Let's go return the DVD soon.
How about tonight? Sounds just like JRPGs. Yeah, it does. Someone's texting me.
Every news station has been running story after story about Shido and the elections. Akechi too. I can't believe they're calling him the detective of the century.
Plus, they're treating the Phantom Thieves like criminals.
That side of things has faded a little bit, though. Don't you think?
Yes. All the talk of the elections must have made people forget about the suicide news.
The main culprit is dead. Things are settled, and society can go on like normal. That's probably what people are thinking.
I have mixed feelings about all of this. I'm not saying they should talk about us more, but the sudden change in momentum is weird. All we gotta do is hurry up and steal Shido's heart. That'll take care of everything, right? Don't get hasty. Yes, there is no knowing what may happen. Be sure to prepare well.
Well then, we can discuss this more tomorrow. Let's do our best.
I have text messages! Thirsty for info. Okay, I think what we should do first... See if anybody's downstairs. We should probably hire up our teacher to make some more coffee.
Oh! Hi! Hey! Then I'll head over.
What is this quote? Y'all chose cat and I chose death. I'm guessing that's Skyrim. I don't know. I don't know. Oh! What is this? What does it want from me? Oh, something Kamikami. Something that would improve her life. Oh no! Sounds very Tatter. It does sound very Tatter. That sounds very Skyrim. Okay, something that would improve her life. Relax the mind and body after intense focus sounds pretty good for a teacher slash part-time sexualized maid lady. Patritional, no. No. Is she a desk worker? I don't think she wants... That's not gonna make her life easier. Motorbike figure, no. Local mascot set, no. Idle pens, no. Watercolor postcard, no. I think she wants this luxurious aroma set. A present for me?
Thanks.
Thank you. It's nice of you to add a bit of fun to my life. Hey! She liked it. Very good.
Thank you for using our service.
Okay, so that should not have... Oh god damn it, I did the wrong thing. I was trying to call her to make coffee and I just called her normal. God damn it. Whatever, we still have a ton of time. We still have like 20 days. More than that. 21 days. Although, how many days are in November? Probably 30. I think 30, because December is 31. Oh, show. Have you been keeping up with the election? I wonder if Shido-san's gonna take it all. We might be hearing news about the birth of Shido administration by the end of the year. I wish Akechi-kun would run for office. He'd get more votes than all these incompetent politicians. I don't usually care about elections, but it's exciting when people are so into it. Everyone's in danger. We need to make him have a change of heart soon. "30 days has September, April, June, and November.
Hey.
22 days left.
Hey!
Watch it do. No, we're not going to the palace today. I mean, I would like to hang out, but we're not going to the palace.
Hey.
Yeah, say that in front of your customer. Good idea. Futaba.
Welcome back.
Oh, you know what? No. No, I think she can only make coffee at night like I can. So, let's go to Shibuya. We're gonna go to... Wait, no, not Shibuya. She's in Shinjuku in the red light district. We're gonna increase our bondage with somebody. Should we increase with Futaba? Yeah, let's increase Futaba.
What shall we do?
Here we go.
Here I go. Blow.
What do you think?
Okay, now let's go hang out with Futaba. I went to the wrong place. But I can very quickly do this. Futaba!
Welcome back.
Yo. What do you want to do today? Let's hang out.
But wouldn't it be bad if someone spotted you? We're in the middle of our whole infiltration plan, you know?
We'll be fine.
Really? I guess I can't complain too much since you're going to be hanging out with me. If you're free, it's promiseless time. What should we do next?
Huzzah! Hang out!
Alright.
Formulate our
Plan of attack. Get in there. Go, go! The next promise is learn about my generation. Wait, I think I can do the next one too. Have a normal conversation with a stranger my age. Where can I find lots of young people?
Alright, let's go.
Well, ain't no time like the present. Come on, let's go.
Wow, you guys have actually started getting pretty close. Not like that's a bad thing, though. Anyway, be careful out there. Futaba, no. I'm very behind on Trinket. Shut up. Trinket needs to go outside. Goodness gracious, that dog. And of course a mayfly made its way in that fraction of a second it was open. So we've arrived at the diner. I've heard all about the unlimited fountain drinks at these places. Well, where are they? I don't see them anywhere.
Hi.
Tatter? Oh crap. And you're with a girl? Is this a friend of yours? He's in my class.
Oh, that's right.
How about I ask him to help with my promise? What promise? Well... You just want to have a regular old conversation? So wait, you're saying that you, a girl, want to talk to me?
Yeah.
I see. In that case, I guess I don't have a choice. Nope, none whatsoever. I'll just have to help you out.
Really?
Oh, you're so nice.
My name's Futaba Sakura, and don't you forget it. Okay. I'm Yuki Mishima, and everyone just calls me Mishima.
It seems like help always comes my way when I need it most.
Maybe my luck stat's really high. I think you're right. Hell yeah!
Heck yeah.
I could probably roll a natural 20 right now if you ask me to.
Nerd.
If she was really a nerd, she would have said a nat 20 or a natty 20. So you want to learn more about our generation? I think that'll be easy to explain.
Youth, the unknown frontier.
Should roll a natty 20 on being a dork.
Maybe I should try talking about my hobbies. Do you like computers? Oh boy! You just opened the fucking floodgates. You're about to get absolutely blasted with info dump, buddy.
That was the pose. That's the stance of, you just tickled my tism, and you are about to get so fucking dumped on with esoteric bullshit.
You just tickled my tism and you're about to get dumped on.
Hyperfixation! Engage!
What sites do you use? I usually keep to forums myself. Or are you more into streaming? I'd gladly subscribe to your channel. Wait, do you by chance run one of those racy channels? You need to be super courageous to do that. It certainly wouldn't be unwelcome. Kick? Kick. Kick.
Whoa, that's the first time I've heard anyone actually say that out loud. Kick.
Yeah, that's
That's all you took from that conversation?
I see.
Keck is like what trolls say whenever they're like laughing.
Yeah, kick, 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 kick.
This overwhelmingly forgettable appearance, generic speech style, and total lack of sex appeal? Nishima, are you an NPC?
Yes, holy shit, yes he is.
Savage. We're gonna say savage. Oh no! Was gonna say what the F activity is hanging out in her room after all that caution. Mishima, you're fumbling the bag. Loser. Half right. IRL explosion. If she was super nerd, she would have said, I bet I could pass a 30 DC skill check. Fucking what is kick? It's kick. Laughing. Can't be the only one here who knows what Keck is. He's so damn lucky she's oblivious and silly. Kekwu. Futaba, you got it. And thus the legend of Nishima was born. Kick the nerd to the curb. Savage.
But it'd be even more savage to lie about what he is. And besides, NPCs are an important piece to the jigsaw puzzle of gaming.
They are.
You're not making this any better.
They provide side quests and that's it.
More importantly, my name is not Nishima.
Alright.
Anyway, I'm glad you spawned here.
Dork!
I killed 2 promises with 1 Nishima today.
Learn about my generation and have a normal conversation with a stranger my age.
Oh yeah!
Damn. Chopo just slammed that fucking door. I think I gained a ton of XP on this adventure. It's It's all because you brought me here, Ratter. Thanks. Innocent joy. Hermit rank 5.
All right.
So, Futaba-chan. It's okay if I call you that, right? I'm a little embarrassed. Anyway, what are you doing after this? Going home.
Yes.
Oh, right.
All right, let's do it.
She did not realize in any fashion that he was asking her to hang out. She purely heard, "What are your plans after this?" This scene never gets old. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good one. That was fun. Hashtag relatable.
Ahoy! I did awesome today, huh? I mean, I cleared 2 goals in 1 day. That's not all. On my way home, I found a lost thing on the street, so I dropped it off at the police station. I'm a completely different person now. No more getting scared of the police. Come on, tell me I'm cool.
You did great. That's nothing special. Ding! Level up.
It's kind of fun being able to do all this new stuff. Though I basically just left the thing on your doorstep. No way I'm actually talking to anyone in there. But I left a note and stuff, so still, mission complete basically. Compared to the police, Mishima was nothing. He's like the first gym leader. Ah! At my current level, I can easily befriend an NPC like Nishima. And... never mind. Anyway, thanks again for today. Time to make like a tree.
And leave! This made you like her a lot more. Yeah.
Ah, you're back.
Who wants to hang out with me now? Okay, so chess lady should be able to hang out. Let's do what we actually intended to do last time. Call Kawakami to make us some coffee.
Yep.
Make sure you close up.
Hi.
Look at you in your little outfit. Vampire teeth. His vampire teeth.
So his bottom 2 teeth have been in for several months now. The ones that the doctor told us were supposed to come in next are the top 2 in the center, the front 2 teeth. Except that's not what happened. Whenever he told me that, I was like, so he'll be a beaver, right? It's not what happened. The little boy decided he has these 2 in the middle. He's gonna do these 2 on the outside, not the canines. I did say vampire earlier, but he's not. He doesn't have the vampire teeth. He doesn't have the canines. He has the ones right next to the 2 front teeth. So he still can't actually like bite stuff. It does fit. The 2 bottom teeth fit within the it does this. That's how his teethums fit. It's silly and adorable. And I love him. He is my son. Okay. It is now 8:30 at night. I'm debating going and hanging out with Miss Chess Lady. Or just calling it a night. Let's go hang out with Miss Chess Lady. And then we'll call it a night. Wait, Shibuya, who's there? None of those are going blue. So, let's not waste our time there. She's way over here. Kanda! Let us go! Whoa, who are you? You're never here.
Oh? Hifumi's talking to a woman. She seems troubled again.
It will grow stronger!
Nobody thinks you're alive at this point. Should be okay. What gonna do?
Let's go. If life were fair, we'd have infinite sets of teeth like sharks. That's right. Your next opponent will be very professional. My client's a big shot in the Pro Shogi Players Association, so I worked really hard to set it up.
That's...
But... This young man a fan of yours, Hifumi? No, Mother. He's my shogi friend. I told you about him, remember?
Your shogi friend, Let me say this. I hope you're not harboring any weird feelings for Hifumi.
Mother.
As I'm sure you're already aware, you are not allowed to date, young lady. You've started to attract a number of new male fans with all your photo spreads.
Yes.
Mother.
You can get 50 guys like him once you're famous. I need you to accomplish the things I was never able to.
Damn.
Now I'm going to work. Don't wait up for me.
I understand. Oh boy.
Sorry.
I apologize. That must have been quite a shock. Not allowed to date? She's scary. Accomplish things. Yes. It's my mother's dream. My father is ill and unable to work, so my mother supports us. My mother used to be a local TV announcer, but she had to quit to take care of my father. My father was a pro shogi player. He's usually calm, but when he played, you could really feel his spirit. He never hesitated when making a move, just like a king. I really admired him, so I started playing shogi too. But after pouring everything he had into shogi, he suddenly collapsed one day. In my mother's eyes, shogi stole both her dream and her husband. And yet, she tells me to keep playing. She wants me to achieve her dreams. I should be working to help support us. I want to become a professional so that I can make enough money to ease my parents' burden. I do photo shoots and interviews, hoping they'll add some money to our household income. But it's honestly quite difficult for me. Have you told your mother? Well, she's certainly enjoying dealing with the media again after such a long time. However, no one sees me as a shogi player anymore. They no longer recognize my skills. I'm not playing shogi in the hopes of becoming an idol. I simply love my family, and I want to support them through our troubles. This isn't good. I shouldn't be focusing on such negative topics before a match. Well then, let's play. Today I'm going to be throwing a lot of offensive moves at you. This will teach you how to escape from disadvantageous situations. Ooh, boy! Skill unlock! Very good.
All right.
Probably never gonna use that skill, but they told me to level up my friends, so I'm gonna level up my friends. I should probably level up the friends that I'm actually like fighting with more often than not, but here we are. I don't need knowledge points.
Until next time.
In the classic text right as I cross the threshold of my home. I apologize for my mother's rude behavior. She's been on edge lately. My male fans are beginning to concern her. She didn't mean to offend you at all. I hope you'll accept my apology in her place. No worries, you got a lot to deal with. Why do you have to apologize? You've got a lot to deal with. My apologies. I didn't mean to cause you any unnecessary worry. I'll be sure to talk to her about you. No doubt my lack of skill is what caused my mother to be so hypersensitive. I intend to improve my skills, so I can become an established player and put my mother at ease. So then, let us both work hard for our goals. Goodbye for now. Thank you for the coffee. Oh, she made a master coffee. All right. Before she was only making the normal LeBlanc coffees. Okay. That is it for today. We will call it there. Coffee for Master! That is it for us for today. Thank you for hanging out with me. We are biding our time, trying to bondage as many of our friends as possible, level up that bondage before December 17th, before we head into Shido's palace. I believe that's the plan. So, you joined so late. It's okay. The VOD will be up. You can catch up. And then I will be back next Wednesday. So not in 2 days, but next week's Wednesday. Tomorrow, Chillpill will be here playing some more Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Maybe even finishing up the game, so you can join in for the end of that, potentially. And then I will be back the following Wednesday. So, like we always say, sleep tight and don't let the fake deaths bite. See ya!